We all remember these pictures. Last month, a Clearwater woman had her home broken into by a very unusual suspect. Turned out it was an 11-foot alligator. And now her insurance company is adding insult to injury on this and denying coverage for the damage to her home. It's Ask a Lawyer with Dane Heptner Day here at Fox. Dane is here right now to discuss the ways that Floridians could find themselves without coverage if a wild animal causes damage or injury. You and the others will be here at 9:30 to take calls. It's free, so give them a call if you have any legal questions. All right, so why is she being denied coverage?
It goes back to, we were talking a little bit earlier today about the fine print, right? The fine print in this case is going to be in the insurance policy. Folks, when they go out and they buy the homeowner's insurance, they think, oh, I'm covered for all my losses. The truth is these policies contain tons of exclusions, and those exclusions often include wild animal exclusions, act of God exclusions, things that if they're caused by a wild animal, or even, in this case, I know it wasn't a pet, but an exotic pet, or even your dogs. There are dog exclusions where if a wild animal causes damage to the home or your dog causes damage to a guest, the homeowner's insurance is not going to step in and cover those losses. They don't insure you for them.
Well, I joked with you earlier, do we need to get alligator riders in Florida?
Right. Well, it's kind of a funny thing. I don't want to tell you that you want to go out and purchase insurance. Now, I know there are insurance companies out there who will insure you for basically anything you ask them to insure you for. But if it's something where, recently I just moved out of my home next to Sawgrass Lake Park, and we had a big 11-foot alligator that lived there. And so it's something where, after I heard this story, I thought, you know what? I might want to protect myself. You can go out and ask, the State Farms or the Allstates of the world to write you an insurance policy for these things. The more common exclusion that you're going to run into, and that I would encourage viewers to look into in their policy, is pet exclusions. Because
I didn't know this.
Yeah, dog bite exclusions is really the thing. So if you have a dog at home and that dog causes an injury, and it doesn't even have to be a bite. It could be someone is walking up and they trip over your little chihuahua and fall down and injure themselves. If the dog causes any harm, then you're responsible for it. And you might think, well, it happened at my home. Let me call my homeowner's insurance and they'll cover the injured person's medical bills. What you're going to find 9 times out of 10 is that there's an exclusion. So look into that and look for supplemental coverage, riders, things like that. And if it's in the works for you, maybe go ahead and buy that premium, pay that premium.
So, seriously, I know most people are not going to go get alligator insurance over this, but seriously, if you've got a dog, it may not, probably isn't.
And again, it's not just bites either. So you think, oh, well, my dog's sweet. He would never bite anybody. No, it's anything. If the dog runs through their feet and they trip and fall, any harm caused by a dog, you're going to be on the hook for those medical bills.
Didn't know this.
Yeah.
Until now.
Yeah.
All right.
Good to know.
Again, lawyers are here until 9:30 or so. Free. Give them a call. Any legal questions you may have, Dane and the others, we'll take your calls. Good to see you. We'll see you at 9.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. All right. Hey, Charlie.